Hello pilots, welcome back to another CUT-E pilot test video. In today's video I do want to continue the series, so I'm going to be finishing today on the attention area and then hopefully make a few more videos on all the other sections. So if you're applying to any other scholarship programs, including BA Speedbird, Jet2 also came out with one. The applications however closed on the 3rd of June, I believe. So with that bearing in mind, I know that these tests are going to be really helpful. So as mentioned, this website is just called pilotest.com with one T. And if it comes up in French for whatever reason, in the top right hand corner, you can just change that to English from French and it will just change. So today I just want to go over kind of a more simple one, which is CUT-E, E with 3 dots. Now I've seen these ones a few times, like pop up, and I think it's really important because it measures your focus, your attention, your accuracy, and also efficiency. So these are many criterias that quite a lot of programs, if you're applying to any, will test, so it's a really good skill to have. So this one's super simple. So basically you will get an E or like a different letter show up, but when you see an E with 3 dots next to each other, you have to press correct. And if you don't see that, anything else that you don't see with E with 3 dots, it's incorrect. Now the dots don't have to be placed like this image is placed. They can also be placed various areas, so I'll just show you if I just screenshot this. So they could also be placed like 1 here and then 2 here. It could also be maybe 1 here, and 1 here. It could also be 1 here and then 2 here. So as long as you're seeing 3 dots in total with the letter E facing the right way, then you press correct. Anything else that you don't see that doesn't match up with that, then you press incorrect. So let's just try out an example. So this one lasts 2 minutes and you have to process as many questions as you can, obviously as accurately as you can as well. So yeah, let's give it a go and I'll show you guys what I mean by different things come up. So this is 4 dots, you press incorrect and then it shows you. And then this one's 3, so it's correct. This one's not even the letter E, so you don't even have to count the dots. If you don't see the right letter, just don't even bother counting the dots, so it's incorrect, okay? This is correct. And you basically just keep going, and what it's doing is measuring how fast you are at reacting to whether it's incorrect or correct. So you basically just keep going and it goes on for 2 minutes. So yeah. And the idea is that you want to get faster at recognizing whether or not it's an E with 3 dots. Because this also attributes to your attention span. Okay, so basically that's what you would do. You just keep going. So I've just done 64 questions, but obviously you have 2 minutes, so you could probably get through like about 128 probably if you're quite fast at reacting to that. So some skills that can help you get better at this is of course like reaction time. There are a lot of games you can download to help you with that as well. I would recommend just practice because at the end of the day it's just recognizing what the shape you need to look out for is, and then once you've got that down, then it's really quick to be like correct, incorrect. It can also trick you sometimes because the E will be the other way, so it'll be backwards sometimes. And as I mentioned before, the dots will not be where it normally is, so that might confuse you sometimes. But some tips I would recommend is just make sure you're staring at this section right here and focusing on the picture. And then when you see that it's anything but this, just press incorrect. And then you'll get faster and faster. Don't look down to see the correct and incorrect. That will waste a lot of your quick reaction time to show them that you can actually do it really fast and accurately and efficiently, right? So it's kind of like when you're playing a game using a controller. You don't look down at the controller when you're playing, otherwise, someone might kill you, might die, things like that. So you want to look up at the screen and just react, run, jump, whatever it is that you're doing on your game. So it's kind of like that. So it would really help if you, for example, start playing with anything that has a controller, or even if you have like a remote control car or remote control, sort of these types of games that let you have hand-eye coordination, that will also really help with that. Of course, the device you're doing these examples on and these practice tests also matter. So if you're doing it on your computer, it might be like a letter you're pressing. So here it says A and D, for example. So even just that. And don't get mixed up as well with clicking the letters if you're doing this on your desktop or laptop as well. So yeah, those are my tips, I would say. Just get really good with hand-eye coordination. But the way you do that is with experience and practice. So don't bump yourself down if you don't get it straight away, or if you get some wrong. Just quickly move on. That's what matters, right? If you get one wrong, don't be like, oh no, because then you'll be wasting your time for the next question. Just keep going, get to the end, and then you can reflect on it afterwards and figure out, how can I improve next time? That's the most important thing, right? To reflect. So, yeah, this test can be found on pilotest.com, as I mentioned. I'll definitely link it down below, as I always do. And this one is called CUT-E, E with 3 dots. And this is one of the attention ones, I believe. So if I go back, yeah, so it's one of the attention ones. And I'll be doing the other two very soon as well. And then I will definitely be moving on to more numerical spatial ones, especially ones that get a little bit more tricky. Because I know the relative bearing indicator is something that takes a while to get a hang of as well. So yeah, if you want any other ones, like, because I'll be doing videos on all of these tests on pilotest.com, just to help you guys prep for anything coming up, for example, or just in general preparation. But if there's anything you want me to do, you know, sort of closer than any others, or with something you need help with, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to do that as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I explained it well so that you can get some hand-eye coordination and do really well on these types of tests. If you do have an iPad by chance with an Apple Pen, it might also help a little bit better, just because sometimes with the keys you might accidentally press the wrong key, which can happen, which is completely normal. But yeah, as I said, just reflect on that and you'll do better next time. Just practice, practice, and practice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!